A gorgeous 333 RL Cruiser just landed here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan, and you'll probably tell just by the way I talk, these are some of my favorite things to look at and to show folks. One of the things I always like to point out is a door side slide right here is cool. It doubles your living room space basically, but it cuts down on your awning space. Like right here, they actually have a pretty good size awning for a floor plan like this. It's about 14 to 16 feet, but that's not a lot of patio space. So we add a second awning right off the end of that slide out to double your patio space and actually give you more than you ever would have initially had. While I'm looking at it, and before I forget, you see the little indicator here for the Polar Tech package. In this class, this is about as well insulated as they can possibly come. Fully enclosed insulated underbelly, forced air heating in the underbelly. You know, every precaution a manufacturer can possibly take to protect this thing from the weather. Do keep in mind, anytime it's really freezing outside, there may be additional things you need to do to take care of it. But this is something else I like to point out. In this class and price point, the nice struts that hold these baggage doors open, the thicker insulated baggage doors, the sealed hinges so that the water can't damage your hinge on your baggage doors, those things are not standard, they're not common. Now, even though this is not a drop frame, meaning the frame doesn't drop down here and then go under, you still have a very big pass-through storage space. A lot of those drop frames, frankly, it's a bit of a waste of space and you're paying for extra construction time. If you look down here, you know what you don't see is chipboard, particle board. You see plywood and you see welded aluminum structure. You don't see screwed and bracketed aluminum structure. This is the best kind of construction you could ever hope for in a fifth wheel. Up here, even in the battery area, in the front storage area, this is something else I like to talk about. I have a battery box hooked up to give us some lights, but notice that you have a twin battery potential. Now, you only need to use one battery if you want to. You can only use left or right battery if you please, because this is smart wired through this battery disconnect switch here. You can use one or both batteries without problem. Now, this switch right here, you see we have power front landing gear that will help level the coach. And then we have electric rear stabilizer jacks so that once you're all level, you put those down to keep the trailer from rocking and rolling around. The pin box here, it's a Trail Air pin box. This is, it does a couple things. Essentially, this whole thing pivots. That's why it kind of looks like a hinge right there. And as the truck and the trailer go on uneven terrain, it will eliminate a lot of that jumps and jolts that you normally get, and it will help really ease the wear and tear on your truck's suspension and brakes. Another thing I like, and this is really just cosmetic, but the little LED lights here, they don't show up very well on video like this. When you see them in person, you'll see they're pretty slick. Now, we'll take a better look at it inside, but take note of the massive size of that upstairs bedroom slide. It is more than just a bed slide, it's also a huge closet. This has a best-in-class 20-gallon water heater. You can run it on gas and electric for fast recharging. Notice too, even here on the shady side of the trailer, you can see the reflection of our building right here in the skin. This is a true high-gloss skin. They use a double wood layer of substrate below that to, and they offset it much in the way that you know, a bricklayer lays bricks in an offset fashion. And that's what helps keep that smooth looking skin so you don't see the creases and lines. Definitely a truly walkable roof. Jayco uses virtually the same roof construction. They call it a Magnum Truss roof system. In short, it's about 50% stronger than virtually anything else you'll find in this class. We will commonly add the rear class 3 bike rack receiver on here. That is a bolt-on type kit, so it's basically intended for light duty accessory use like bike racks and whatnot. If you're looking for something heavier duty to maybe pull a boat or a trailer, you would need to reinforce that. Keep in mind though, anytime you start welding things on and altering from the manufacturer spec, you may void pieces and parts of your factory warranty. Now, a couple things to point out even as we walk right in the door. Something I love is you see how when you turn on the lights, these switches are backlit, so that you know your outside lights, whether they're on or off, while you're standing right inside here. How cool is that? You also have all your slide controls and water heater controls and everything else are right here. The other thing I enjoy is that we have a double coat closet right as you walk in the door. So frustrating how many of these things have no place to hang a jacket. And you do have, on a full-blown cruiser, a remote control system for things like your slides and whatnot. Even has a handy little LED light so you can, you know, see your key ring at night. In terms of cabinetry and construction, you will not do better than a cruiser. These things are amazing. I also like that they have the full 4-finger pulls on the handles. They think of everything in this. Now, we have 2 super slides in the living room. As you walk in, you see the kitchen slide right here across from the island kitchen. And notice all the power outlets you have around here, and that's GFI protected. Even though it's under the counter, they do not let the potential of water seeping down affect them. You know, they have that protected. By the way, this box right here is your big giant flat screen. We have them ship it loose in the box. You see it's still sealed and banded so that when we go through our quality testing, it's the first time anyone's touched that. You don't have to worry about someone else pushing the buttons or breaking your television. Big refrigerator here in the slide. That's, I believe, a 10 cubic foot fridge, which is 67% larger than the common fridge in a fifth wheel. You notice that we have the nicer countertops right here. We also have pull-out residential type sprayer hardware and an undermounted stainless steel sink. Why I like these is if you're cleaning up, you can brush everything in the sink and then have one spot where you clean it up. Otherwise, you're inclined to try to scoop things to the edge and you always drop junk on the floor right there. Notice that you do have the bigger oven in here, a 22-inch oven versus a 16, and all of this extra cabinet storage you get in this slide. You don't even realize how much storage is in here because it's in the slide and you see a closed door. You don't realize how deep that is. I love this huge pantry. You see how, you see how deep and wide it is. Now, notice you have adjustable shelving. You can set that shelving anywhere you want in here, and you have another one below it just to match. Over here in our entertainment center, I already mentioned the big giant TV that comes with it. Below, we have an electric space heating fireplace. In short, you probably already bought the electricity on your campsite. Why burn up your propane, you know? Short of it being sub-zero temperatures outside, this will do a fantastic job of keeping it comfortable in here. Your stereo is also an all-in-one DVD-CD unit, complete with Bluetooth uplink. So if you want to hook your phone up to it, or any Bluetooth-enabled device, you can. This color scheme is called Sienna, I believe. I'm still learning my color schemes on these by sight, but I believe this is called Sienna, and I'm pointing that out so that if you see that the pictures in the video don't look exactly the same, you know why. The pictures I definitely try to keep updated to accurately reflect each individual trailer that comes in, whereas this video I have here primarily is stock footage to teach you about the RV. A 50% more powerful 15,000 BTU AC unit is standard in here, as are LED light fixtures. I also like that we have a skylight above the kitchen to help keep some light flowing in here without burning up all your battery power if you're dry camping. If you notice from our picture tour, you will see this rear sofa here is a giant king-size mega bed. A lot of times when you see rear sofas, only 2 of the cushions fold out into a bed. All 3 of these fold out. This is a huge sleeper. Now, we have a big window across rear, but notice the width and the size of these windows on the side as well. Windows are huge in these cruisers, and they can get away with it because they have a better structure that holds more true and straight. You know, so they don't have to worry about their wall structure being sacrificed by adding a window here or there. Big, beautiful unit. Love this thing. Now, here's another thing I like. I like this sweeping staircase that takes you upstairs. The hallway window here lets a lot of light in. And if you notice, standing right here, you have entry doors to the bathroom from both the stairway where I'm at as well as the bedroom. So it doesn't matter what side of the bed you're on, it's quick and easy to get to the bathroom. And if you have someone sleeping on that bed in the back, on that sofa, then you're all set, you know. Oh, this is something else I want to show you. Both here in the living room and as well as in the bathroom, you have these max air switches. You push one button, turns that fan on, opens the lid for you. It does everything automatically. And then when you're done, you push it one more time, it shuts it down, brings the lid closed, and that's all there is to it. You don't have to be 10 feet tall or have a giant step stool to get up there to access that. And again, you see the exact same thing here in the bathroom. Those are also connected to your thermostat. You can set it so that 78 degrees, they kick on and start blowing air out of the trailer, or you can just use them manually. Porcelain foot flush stool, not a plastic stool. And I like the radius shower here versus the angle shower. Biggest reason I like that is one, it looks cool when you open it, but two, radius gives you more room. That's why those little VW Bugs have so much headroom inside. And something else to point out, I'm in the upstairs area here. There is no step up in the bed. I'm 6'3", and you can see that I'm standing in here without issue. There is no problem. This is a truly walk-in RV. Let me turn on the light here in the bedroom. We like to add the second air conditioner to these most of the time. Please always double check your options list, and that'll give you maximum cooling power. You have twin spa style doors to slide open to your bedroom space here. You notice that the windows on the side of the slide right there, or pardon me, the window in this case, they do open for cross ventilation. And you have not only an accessory shelf up here for things like alarm clocks, but you also have just a big stand. Now this is where I said this has a bedroom super slide. If I stand back here, follow this framework. This is the slide even over there. This whole closet is bonus space. This is extra space that you get in this model because the entire thing is in the slide out. How cool is this? You're probably not getting a good view because I don't have good light here right now. Let's see if I can fix that. Watch this. There we go. Check that out. So you have closet space right here. Now notice you have more of that adjustable shelving on the side with a shelf below on the floor. They let you place that where you want. So that floorboard we're seeing right there, that is a shelf. You can put that in here. You can segregate this. You can make it like a pantry, a wardrobe. You can do anything you want with it. It's just bonus awesome storage space. Plus, we have all of this space here in the shelf. And notice all your construction is still, even up here in the bedroom, 1/2-inch plywood constructed boxes with hardwood fronts. This stuff is made to last. One last thing I want to point out real quick. This closet right here is intended, or pardon me, is capable of accommodating a combo washer dryer. Or, again, you have 2 shelves you can put adjustable in here and put them wherever you want. They make this trailer perfect for just about any use. You know, if you want to use it seasonally, you can. If you want to use it casually, you can. The best part is these things are as problem-free as any RV I could possibly hope to carry. And that's our favorite part about them here at Haylett's. If you want to know the real trick to buying a new RV, if you want to know how well something's built, before you call our sales department, call our service department. Don't tell them you're shopping for an RV. Just say, you know, what do you guys think of those cruisers? How often do those come back for problems? And let them answer that question for you. When they tell you we don't have problems with those, you'll know. You'll know that this is the type of trailer you want to invest your money in because it will perform. That's what I like about these. I can talk about nuts, bolts, and widgets and toys all day, but does it perform for the dollar that you invest in this trailer? Yes, it does. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everyone. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.